Hello, welcome to Union of Scum, the podcast that delves deep into the murky aspects of UK culture. My name is Darren J. and I'm joined by Paul Hilleard and Charlie Webster.
Shemai.
How's that?
Hello.
That was very good.
Thanks, man.
Ugh. Finger play. Do you like putting your fingers in people's mouths?
I do. Do you know what?
You ever do
I like it when a dentist does it.
Because they got
I feel when I'm lying there. I had a tooth pulled out last year. I liked like someone with rubber gloves on having their fingers in my mouth.
Really?
And you had the Novocaine, I had the injection, and I was just lying there. I just felt very sedate and very sort of taken care of.
man or woman.
There was two of them, mate. Bit of a fucking dental threesome, mate. No, she
One
was
of them to hold you down.
Yeah. No,
He's biting.
no, she was tossing me off, and he was just fingers in the mouth. Like, do you know what I mean? I say dentist. You know, it was just a guy in a white coat in his living room. No, it was quite. I just found it quite relaxing.
Yeah, dentistry relaxing. You must be
it's quite weird.
Yeah.
Quite weird like that.
Because you were drugged up.
Yeah, a bit of a claustrophile as well. Not a convicted claustrophile, but I like sort of small space. I like when I'm sort of feel a bit cramped in. Feel a bit like, oh yeah, it's a bit safe.
Do you wrap yourself up when you go to bed?
Yeah,
Like,
I do. I make like
complete
a
duvet.
I make like a duvet pasty, tuck all the corners underneath me like that, especially in the winter when it's fucking freezing. Just like heat myself like a little glowworm, like
Yeah. You got the vibe. Nice. I
big
like that.
fucking huge hard on, huge tent pole, like it's ready to go. Like
Chewing on
even though I'm 40, I'm fucking ready to go, man.
chewing on latex
Anyone's
gloves.
listening at home, I'm fucking ready to go. Like plenty of tea. Tea levels high, man. Tea levels high.
What are those gloves called?
Gloves,
What are those?
marigolds.
Just one of them
Yeah.
hanging out your mouth.
Yeah, like you're dropping out like that. Yeah, no, I like
rubber? You like rubber and shit like?
Yeah, man. Are you? I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like I'm in some sort of suburban fucking wife swapping party, and it's just like your wife's gone upstairs with another bloke, and it's just me and you left. Like our wives have gone off with other guys, and you're just going like, so do you like putting your dick on hot things?
No, I just didn't know. I didn't know.
You like fucking heados in garages, yeah? Yeah, well, I have a men watch it.
You into cream? You like cream?
Cream on your breasts and on your nipples.
What do you say about food play? You into food play?
I don't know. I didn't know.
You into sucking crumbs out of another man's beard?
You into pressing your bare ass into a gatto on a hot summer's night.
Oh, shitting on glass, mate? Just asking.
To each his own, boys.
To each his own, boys. Yeah, no. What about you?
You like fingers in the mouth and stuff like that?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
What about you? What fish hook? I'm talking about sexually now.
Yeah.
Fish hooked?
Yeah, I've never been fish. I don't want to be.
Have you fish hooked?
No, I've not fish hooked.
Have you been? Are you the hook or are you the bait?
No,
what are you?
I'm the rod, brother.
I'm the rod, baby.
You're the angler, yeah? You're the angler.
Yeah.
Well, mate, you're the water.
I am the ocean. I'm the fucking.
I am the sea. You can't take that away from me. Yeah, Charles, what are you, man? Do you like thumb in or like what are you talking about?
What in my own arse or what are we saying?
In your own arse, in another man's arse. Up to you, really. Wherever you want to confess to right now on the pod, like.
No, why not? Whatever you want me to be, man.
Whatever you want. Oh, interested.
Yeah, man. No,
That's
You're a receiver.
a receiver.
You the catcher or the pitcher, mate?
Hey,
You the train driver or the tunnel?
Hey, I'm the plough. I'm the plough. They're the ground.
You're the
All right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're the
get me?
You're the combine harvester.
I'm the tractor. You know,
They're the wheat.
They're the wheat.
Yeah, nice. I like it. I see what side you're on, man. I see what side you're on.
That's nice. Have you had a nice week? Done anything interesting?
No, not really.
No.
Nothing.
Charlie's just drinking some off-brand lilt there. So if anyone from Freeway is listening and
The kind people from Freeway.
the kind of people from Freeway, can we just say your version of Fanta and lilt tastes indiscernible from the real thing? Beautiful.
Drop of a 24 pack a week would
That'd
be
be
absolutely
nice.
fine. We'll mention it every
Yeah,
week.
every Monday we will fucking drink. I will fucking drink. I will go through a whole case worth of that if it means.
Just drop off my door. We'll be fine. That's all we want.
absolutely, Yeah.
That's all we bloody want.
So is the Freeway the name of the shop?
No, it's just a
the brand.
brand within
Oh, okay.
Lidl.
The Freeway Pod.
Yeah, ignore all that stuff about sticking fingers in people's mouths. Like we're not gonna. If we get corporate sponsorship, we won't talk like that anymore.
No.
We'll just talk about our
Just talk
favourite
about
flavours.
we'll just talk about Freeway Lilt.
We talk about how
Cola.
good Lidl, how reasonably priced Lidl's products are.
Yeah.
You know.
And shit on Fanta. Fanta shit.
And not everyone who shops there has learning difficulties. Do you know what I mean? It's probably about only 20% of the market share. Like,
hello,
this guy over there. I love how he willingly accepts that. He just went, "Yeah, that's me."
I'm here for 6 cans of Freeway.
I care about the pod, right? I want to make, you know.
6 cans of Freeway and a bodyboard. Thank you.
All right.
Who's doing an impression of you?
Yeah, is that you doing an impression of yourself?
Do you an impression of yourself or Drew Taylor? Who is it?
It's a great reference for anyone listening.
Nice local reference.
Any fans of the comedy scene circa 2018 to 2021, like they love that reference. All right, should we get into this then? Let's stop fannying around. What are you going to talk about this week, Paul and Charles?
I'm going to talk about Grandpa Grime.
I'm going to talk about spice, the drug.
And I'm going to talk about British garden centres. Who wants to kick things off? I'm trying to think of the order of this. I think maybe Grime Grandpa's might be a good place to start, and then we'll quickly do a U-turn into Spice Corner, and then we're on the home straight with garden centres. So,
Grandpa Grime, I've known about it for a while. It's just old men doing grime, and I thought it was a joke when I first saw it, but it turns out no, people like it. It's a mixture of, it feels
grandpas and grime.
Yeah, and we're not talking about dirt now. We're talking about the art form that was created in East London and places like that. Again, something I shouldn't really talk about because I don't know grime at all.
Yeah.
But when an old man is talking about bitches and roll-ups and cans of Stella, it's hard to look away.
Yeah.
You know? There's these two main guys who are called Pete and Bas. And I haven't listened to one of their songs.
They're great. I actually think they're really good.
Are they? Do they like do it in like old greasy spoons and stuff? They film music videos there. Yeah, I think I've seen these dudes.
Well, they lean heavily into their songs. They know they're old men. They're not trying to be young.
Yeah, right.
Lads with balaclavas, on dirt bikes. For example, here's one of their songs: "Pint and a Fag."
Yeah.
Chorus. "And they're ringing my phone. I don't call back. I've got big bins and go click clack. Walk with a lean. I'm known on the slab. Out on the town with a pint and a ring my phone. I don't call back. I've got big bins and go click clack. Walk with a lean. I'm on the slab. Out in the town with a pint and a fag."
Sounds great.
Yeah, I mean, it's no better than Bob Dylan, I don't think.
But they're selling out like the O2 Academy.
They're pretty big.
Really?
They're pretty big.
They obviously went viral.
Have you not seen any of their stuff?
I've seen some of their stuff, yeah. But
I think it's really well written. It's clearly not written by them. It's clearly written by some. Do you think
they market plants? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying their nephew is a very talented writer, and they.
Oh, is that true? Is that?
There's no way those boys have written right now. There's no way.
Supposedly they got into it because they were both in their 70s, and one of them heard their niece or nephew playing it.
Right, okay.
But I think they...
Who's this fella then? Stormy? What's he up to? That's pretty cool, though. They decided to get into that in their twilight years.
Have you seen... There's a video going around doing rounds recently of one of them in a harness being like lowered up or down from a gig, right?
Can I just say, it's lowered down. You can't get lowered up.
I suppose, yeah, you're right, yeah.
I mean, you don't understand the grime scene, but...
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, is that slang, is it?
We're getting lowered up.
You're lowered left.
You shove some pills up his ass, is what he's trying to say.
It's okay.
But yeah, he's getting lowered, right? And he has some sort of like medical emergency while being lowered, and yeah, everyone thinks he's dead or dying.
Oh, I have seen this.
He's not. He's all right, but everyone was a bit worried for a while.
I think swinging like a conker back and forth.
He basically passed out while he was getting lowered in.
Because he's 70.
Because he's 75 and probably got angina. So yeah.
That was Baz.
That was Baz, sorry, yeah.
who is 73 when they first got together in 2021. So how old is that now? 78.
8? Yeah, that's
Yeah, he's 78.
Imagine sort of starting something, starting a career, like, because there are things like throughout history, it's like artists and stuff who started, like, I think it was just to just raise the tone of this podcast slightly, the author of When the Crawdads Sing, which is a very famous novel. I think she published that when she was 80. And it went
does
bananas.
Occasionally happen, doesn't it? You get this mad, like...
We just get someone who's like always been
Sleaford Mo-
talented at something or always had an ambition to do something, and they've never either maybe lack of confidence or just life took them in another direction.
Well, lack of breaks, really.
Lack of breaks, yeah. And then suddenly, because they're older, like these grime granddads, it's like because they're older, that is the novelty of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, the Sleaford Mods didn't get big until they were in their 40s, did they?
Yeah, that's true.
But they've been trying for a while.
Yeah, they've been trying to do music for ages. And, so... if it can happen for music, it can happen for podcasts, all right? So we can make it big in our twilight years. I mean, mainly talking to Charlie here, while you're still relatively young.
We're the Pete and Bas of the podcast. We wish we were the Pete and Bas. So
Pete Bas and someone else.
So he was hanging. He was hanging from the ceiling in Australia. That's what happened. They thought he was dying.
Yeah.
They thought he died, but he just had like a minor stroke or a heart attack. Then, like 6 hours later,
I think he just passed out.
Was it?
Yeah,
okay.
I think he just passed out.
Well, 6 hours later, he's put a story up on Instagram where he's all hooked up to the opera, got the wires in and stuff, but he's got a can of Stella in his hand. He goes, "Wait, we're going to carry on the tour, don't you worry." And you can see like there's like a younger woman, maybe his niece or something, maybe his wife, I don't know.
Maybe an escort girl, yeah.
Clearly a bit pissed off that he's doing this.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Fucking rest, you mad dog. But that's Baz, and Baz is like the lunatic of the two, because you've got
So have they always been like records?
Well, Pete, he's the one who got the gang together. He's the taller one. He was the one who wasn't lowered down. He started.
He's got a deeper voice as well.
Yeah. That's him.
What was his career before this?
He was a postie.
Okay.
He worked for the Royal Mail. Retired Royal Mail postie, and then Baz, who's a little bit older, 3 years older than Pete, who's 70. Baz 73. He keeps everything a mystery. He's sort of like the bad boy. Because they're both from the East End.
He's a sex offender then.
Well, don't catch you saying that.
Recently released sex offender.
You're picking on some wrong people here, man.
Oh, am I?
The grime community are not to be trifled with, mate.
Oh,
right?
sure. Even the pensioners.
They're major players in the UK drill scene.
Okay.
They're drillers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Baz. I'm sorry about that, mate. I didn't mean to. I was just a joke. I didn't mean to say you're a sex offender. Okay, you're probably a lovely dude. And there's probably a reason why you're keeping your entire private life a secret from everybody.
But as a child, Baz says his father owned a bare knuckle boxing ring. He has previously.
Okay, so I just want to reiterate. I'm so sorry for calling you a sex offender, Baz. I really didn't mean it. It's just a joke. I'm a practitioner of dark humor. I was just joking. And I'll do whatever it needs to be done to
keep him off the back.
To keep him off my back, please.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you very much.
He has previously claimed to have worked as a lawyer and to have served in the army, while there are rumours he worked as a bouncer in the 1970s during a previous interview for Noisy Rap. Pete drove Baz around London where he regularly exited the car to drop off packages. Asked what he was up to, Baz declined to comment. So, I don't know if that was them just creating an image.
Yeah, so there's always a lot of mystery in music and rock and roll.
But Baz has told the BBC that he worked as a helicopter engineer and a carpet seller. So, who knows?
So we went from Persian rugs to urban rhymes. What if you were to do something radical, change of direction in your 70s? What would you do?
Get into shape.
Get into shape.
Yeah.
Get ripped at 70.
That's happened. I've seen that.
It's a bit late though, isn't it? If you want to track tail, there's no point in that. You're right.
No, I don't know. I reckon if you became like a shredded granddad, I reckon you'd attract some.
But you get put into the Masters League, so you could become the best. Say the sport you really like. Like you want to be really good at swimming.
Or something like that.
Bob snorkeling.
Bob snorkeling, yeah, absolutely.
But if you start later in life, you might become really good at it because not many people are playing that. Like, what about if you're just a 90-year-old who plays squash and it turns out there's only 5 of you who play squash? So it's like you could
At the
be
age
the
of
world's
90,
best.
in the over 90s leagues, I reckon it's probably you and one other person.
You're just waiting for.
It's probably you playing against a wall, to be honest.
It is, yeah. So you're not the best at your age group. Everyone's just dead.
Yeah. By default, you are a champion.
Yeah. No one wants that.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'd like to see for you personally. I'd like to see you get in 70s, get into breakdancing.
Breakdancing. Actually, you know what I'd like to do? Change it slightly. I'd like to get into Morris dancing at that age.
I could see that for you.
Mm.
Yeah. But like a kind of like, yeah, again, maybe an urban type, urban ghetto. Get a load of piercings for no reason.
Become a goth. Imagine just becoming a goth.
Oh,
at
that'd be
70.
good.
That'd be good. 70-year-old goth.
Yeah.
Just suddenly
Again, like an anime tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you fucking hate anime.
drinking Monster all the time.
Yeah.
Monster Energy, not washing.
Smoking roll-ups. Yeah, big time.
Just hanging around the music block at the local college.
Yeah.
With a big chain.
Or become a boy
your
racer.
wallet.
Or
Boy racer.
skateboarding would be. I'd love to see you do skateboarding at 70.
I once saw an elderly man driving a really done-up Corsa, and it really made me laugh because he was clearly like, driving his grandson's car, or he bought an old Corsa not knowing that, like, you know, you shouldn't have all this mad shit on it, and you're just slowly driving it.
Why not, though?
Exactly, why not?
You know? Because I feel like towards the end of your life, you're just going to be like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to get worse as a person when you get older? Do you think like you're just going to be like, I don't care anymore? You start being rude, or just telling people exactly how you think about them, like have no patience, or just get on with it. You're at the shops.
No, I don't think I don't think I'll get like that. No, I think I'm too bloody moral. That's my problem.
I think you go one way or the other. I think you either go really horrible,
or
really, really kind-hearted and sort of twinkly-eyed, depending on how well your life has gone. So you've had quite a shit life, or things haven't really gone the way they planned, or the way you planned. I think you become quite bitter. But the other way around, you've had quite a nice life and you're quite content. You're going to be really nice and really kind.
I agree with you, but I think it might also be because you're going to die soon. You're like, well, if God does exist, maybe I need to do some good things. Did you see? God, I held the door open. Make sure.
Well, yeah, there is the third. There is the third option where you've had a horrible life and you end up being a groucho cunt, and then you get visited by 3 ghosts one Christmas Eve. And
Grime ghosts?
Grime ghosts, yeah. And they lay down some serious rhymes about your past, your present, and your future. And then you change the error of your ways and you flick a young boy a coin and go, you boy, go get me a Greg sausage roll, like a modern equivalent of turkey.
Yeah.
Go get me a steak bake. That's the third option.
Would you like to hear some more lyrics?
Yes, please.
Shut your mouth. This is their famous song. Talking the lingo. BMW, blacked out windows. Hands in the air. Bingo. Make you see stars. Ringo. Gold. One on each finger. Handstand. Backflip. Ninja. Don't speak till I say so. Or the bing might sting ya. There's fans of them.
I'm gonna roast ya. I'm delivering more words than before I used to deliver post yet.
That's the thing, though. Like,
that's not bad.
But that's the artistry of it, isn't it? We should be like, you can't talk about this because this isn't where you're from. You're a postie. You're a retired 70-year-old postie. You can't talk about this, but he's got it in him.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And they're selling out all around the UK, all around the world, and they also have they've done collaborations with Millwall.
Have they?
Down the Lions Den. Down the den.
Really?
With like younger rappers and
So I just want to say, like, when I called you a sex offender earlier, like, I'm not suggesting you or anyone you're affiliated with, especially not Millwall Football Club, would ever do anything bad to a kid. Like, I'm just saying, like, I think actually you probably do a lot of good, outside of the football stuff. Like, you probably do a lot of
those
good work.
Those pages,
They're not. Look, I'm saying
they want your blood.
I'm just having a laugh, and we all love a laugh, don't we? So that's all I'm saying.
Because they started before lockdown as well. Their first ever gig was to 20 people in a pub in London, the London Blackheath. And then they went out to Ayia Napa and they got arrested, pulled over by the police because they were messing around on mopeds. Like, So they just,
I thought it was going to be because they were too old to drive. Their license expired.
but they were the like originators of the pensioner drill artist, and loads of people have started doing it off the back of them as well.
That's mad. There's more people doing
That's
it.
great though. I like that.
There's more pensioners just getting
So I
in.
don't like
aren't
that idea when people just write off old people and just go, yeah, you should be doing this. Like, that's great.
they? Yeah.
We did call one of them a sex offender. So.
I didn't. What I said was, as a joke, I said, because you see, I mean, you can look back and hear it. You can see the levity. You can hear the levity in my voice when I'm saying things like that. Okay,
I just want you to grovel more, man. I want you to just get on your hands and knees, man, like a dog, the dog you are.
look,
Unfucking beg 'em.
Beg 'em. I mean, they could
beg 'em
have
to
you in a
spare
store.
your fucking worthless life.
Your curly-haired fucking hair.
Because they are a dying breed. They're Cockneys, man. The Cockney is dying. The geezer, the London East End, the
In
geezer.
decline.
Yeah, they're in decline. So now he's like rejuvenating it of some sort, man. He's keeping a culture alive by mixing the new, the old, the fresh.
All right, we'll
together.
get into fucking
Beautiful.
into classic Paul Hilleard, Paulitudes. I'm going to call them Paulitudes, where he just fucking just says something you'd read on a fucking coaster that you would buy in a, funnily enough, a garden centre.
You know, music's life.
Yeah, music's life and it's lovely, and these guys are cool. They're great. One of them's 6'3", I think, probably. I don't know
One of
for
them's got
sure.
grandchildren, I
One of
think.
them's got grandkids. I think one of them was a postie. The other one, he's like a mystery guy, just wandering through life. And I think he's like a strawberry, beautiful strawberry. Pick off the tree, and you eat it, savor it, and he's having a good life, and he's happy. Paulie died 6 months ago. Well, whatever, I hope he had a good life. Anyway,
Power to him.
let's end the section there. Well done, Paul. That was good. Charles, let's kick this up a notch
Okay.
with some beautiful spice.
I'm going to talk about the drug spice.
Okay.
I think that most people know what spice is. It's
Well,
basically it's an opioid. That's not an opioid. What am I talking about? It's basically synthetic cannabis.
You put it in curries and that to give it flavour.
It's synthetic cannabis, and it first came into Britain in 2003, 2004,
Okay.
and it was sold mostly in head shops where you could buy it really, really cheap, and it was legal to buy. So anyone could buy it. And I remember people buying spice back then. It was called Black Mamba for a period, so there was different names of it.
I remember Black Mamba.
And you could buy it, and mostly teenagers would be smoking it. And then there was a new law that came out in 2010 where they sort of basically made it illegal, and they made the compounds and all the ingredients illegal. But what people did was they changed it all so they could repackage it. And yeah, it's boomed since then, and now everyone.
So Black Mamba is spice, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it became a real issue with the homeless population and the prison population. So because
You spray it on stuff.
you can
don't
spray
you?
it on stuff. It doesn't even
Put it into prison.
It doesn't even look like weed. You can put it on anything and just smoke it. It's sold in Europe, but the biggest issue with it is in the UK. And yeah, it's fucking mad.
The
It's mad
homeless
stuff.
and teenagers in the South Wales valleys.
Yeah, everywhere seems people, and now people get it in vape form. So a lot of people are being sold in vape form.
It's healthier.
Well, it's not healthy. It's just been marketed in a different way.
Right.
So more teenagers are getting on smoking spice.
I mean, I did it.
You smoke
Yeah,
spice?
I did it. We all did it. 'Cause
Well,
it
I
was like-
didn't. But
Yeah, but you boys are older, so it was sort of like in head shops or in markets. I remember Ponty Market. You could buy and people would.
what is
You know.
what is the feeling of spice, Paul? If you could sum it up.
It
Can you
was like a
describe it?
very warm uncomfortableness. It wasn't great. I never got as high as other mates did. I remember one time I'd finished a gig. I'd finished the shift in Home Bargains, and I'd come home to eat some fried chicken and burgers from Choices. And my mate Sammy knocked on the door, and he rang me up and he went, "Oh, bud, I need your help." And I went, "What's wrong?" Mouthful of chocolate. And he was like, "I'm on Mamba. Hey, Mamba, I think I'm about to die." And I went, "Come round."
Mamba number 5. Mamba number 5.
I was like,
Urgent.
Just come round the house. Just come round the house. Mum and Dad are out, so he comes in. I'm on the laptop watching my things, eating my food, and he's there.
pornography.
Yeah, really helping him out while he's convulsing and sweating in the corner.
Well, what are you gonna do? You know, when your mate's a bit too high, and you're just like, just sit over, relax. You know.
Yeah, here's my Thomas the Tank bedspread. Yeah, hot water bottle.
I gave him some chicken wings. I was just like, you eat them. He couldn't eat all of them, but he had a few, and all he needed was someone to talk to. Really,
You need a helping hand.
Yeah.
His
And you
heart
couldn't
was-
find anyone, so he had to
His
talk to
heart was
himself.
racing. But the problem was he was messing around with this boy called Turkey, and Turkey.
Turkey and spice. Do
Turkey
not
and
mix.
spice, never the twain should meet.
That's where we were getting a lot of the mamba from, was from Turkey, and he would just. His
Okay, tell us
parents-
about Turkey. Ooh.
Turkey. He lived in a part of. I won't tell you too much where he lived, but he lived near me, and his family owned a lot of burger vans.
All right.
So he had like a burger van.
That's why it's called
monopoly.
Turkey.
Makes sense, yeah. Turkey, his brother chicken, his father beef,
His mother venison.
his mother Donna.
But Turkey would be hitting that black mamba. Like, everyone loved it because it was just like, it was cheaper than weed, and you could just get it anywhere at any time. It wasn't like you're waiting for someone. You could just show up Ponty Market, get your Rizzler, get your lighters, or get a load of mamba. But everyone would smoke it through a pipe. No one would smoke. Or the few times I did it, you
more-
wouldn't smoke it
more
like
gentlemanly,
wrapped up.
isn't
You
it?
would smoke it in a pipe.
Like an old wooden pipe, yeah?
Yeah. So maybe that's what saved me from going over the edge too much. I didn't have too much of it. It was just like, take a little hit of this, as opposed to smoking an entire spliff of this shit. But yeah, Turkey ended up doing so much that he drove
He
in.
basted himself.
But he,
He ended up working for Bernard Matthews full time.
but he almost did. He almost did.
He Bernard Matthews himself.
He almost became dinner one day, honestly. He ended up flipping his Range Rover into Winghua, which was the local Chinese restaurant in Traflon. So don't do spice.
God rest his soul. God,
No,
is
he
dead?
survived.
Oh,
He's still-
right,
he's still- Is he? Why is he called Turkey? Does he look like a turkey? Is he from Turkey? What's going on?
Do you like to eat turkey?
I don't know. He was a bit of a character. I reckon he was just undiagnosed with a lot of like Tourette's stuff. He's a big fat fucker. He was. Turkey.
Oh, so so if he was fat and he
He'd, like, gobble a bit,
moved
I
like a turkey, like
Yeah, you know when you like meet someone and they're in your life for like I had a summer friendship with him essentially.
so you having sex with him?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't fucking Turkey.
You're shagging turkey.
I wasn't shagging Turkey.
You're noshing him off.
No, he was just
You were chowing down on turkey 3 times a week.
I think he was just a wild boy.
Summer fling with turkey.
He was working the burger vans and he was smoking spice.
Covered in
was-
grease.
Yeah, he was flipping you over, doing you on both sides,
And that's what I said. I said that.
basting you with his white sauce, his special white sauce.
And you do that. He'd do this and go, "Ooh, where's the turkey? Where's the swans? Where's the swans?"
That's what he said to you.
Well, he was
He was
high a lot of the
distracting you
time.
as he was as he was fucking you.
Well, this is what I told Sammy. I was like, Sammy, you got to stop messing around with turkey.
Okay, so then what happened to you, mate?
He just calmed down eventually.
Okay,
He took
nice.
half an hour with me, had a can of Coke or something, which
It
I
sounds like this-
begrudgingly gave to him.
the spice of old spice, let's
Yeah.
call it, sounds not bad.
It weren't too bad. It never got its claws into me.
Right, okay.
But there were stories of people doing too much and then jumping out windows, or people becoming very psychotic.
Yeah, you can become psychotic and you can have a heart attack, strokes, seizures on her.
People would
Really?
jump out of windows.
Oh, yeah.
And they told us about this and we still did it. We were like, well, I reckon that's him. He's got problems. I could handle the spice, which I clearly could. But, you know,
It's
small amounts.
it's mad addictive. Like, it's really, really addictive. So are we up for trying it soon, boys? Yeah, we up for that?
You got some with you? Could,
Yeah.
could
Get a
try
bit of
it.
mamba on it.
Is
on-
it
on a go?
illegal now then?
Yeah, it's legal
Okay.
now.
And when
It's-
did it become illegal? Was it like
2010.
2010?
So I used to work at a homeless in a previous life, and they were all on fucking spice, and it stinks, that stuff.
It's
People
like
say
fish, right?
people say it's odorless, but it smelled of a mix between off butter and fish.
Mm.
It was rank. It was fucking horrible.
Sure, those were in the sandwiches you were eating while you were working.
No, it was honestly, it was, and some people react really badly to it. I could smell it and be fine with it, but some people would literally have mad headaches and have to go home or whatever. It was.
Well, because they could smell it.
Yeah,
Because
because
they could
the
like
chemicals.
secondhand smell.
Yeah, second hand. Yeah. So obviously it's a horrible drug, guys. You know, you don't want
Yeah,
to
sure.
mock
You're
it
dropping
too
a lot
much.
of truth bombs here today, Charlie. Saying it's addictive. It's a horrible thing to do.
Do you think, right, if we sort of committed to smoking spice for say a month in a house,
Okay.
what do you reckon what would happen? Do you reckon we would? What do you think would happen?
I think I'd
to all
become
of
way more
us?
productive. I would,
Do you think we'd murder anyone? Do you think we would
work in recruitment? I mean, yeah, it would send you a bit mad.
Do you think we would murder one of us? Do you think one of us would just sexually abuse one of us for no reason, or what?
What, are we just in a room?
So it's an experiment, right? Experiment. We're in a house for 3 months. And we're given as much spice as we want, right? But you got to smoke it, all right?
I feel like in this case, the wish is the father of the thought.
And it's definitely a house. It's not a harvester.
No,
We're not on a harvester for 3 months.
No. You're not working / living in a harvester. You're living in a house, and
3 of us.
and they just drop you off a bit of spice every day, and you gotta smoke it. What happens in 3 months?
You become addicted to spice.
Mm-hmm.
You burn all the bridges. We end up fighting on the 3rd day, and we haven't even smoked the spice yet.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah. One of us, I would pretend to smoke it.
Yeah.
And then just use use it as an excuse to actually run rampant on both of you, I think. Sexually and physically.
Oh, okay. I reckon I would get I'd lose a lot of weight, so that'd be good. That'd be the only good thing.
Yeah.
Then I think
I don't know. I think you could eat through it. I'll be honest. I think you could eat through the
Just
spice.
like my mate Sammy. You gotta eat
I
through
don't know. I think you two are greedier than me, actually. Believe it or not.
Right. I'd agree.
You've got a greedy G in you, big time.
I am greedy.
And this guy eats 2 meals when we go out.
That's true. But I'm out and proud about my greed. I think you're secret.
I'm definitely a little bit greedy, but I think because there's other factors at play. That's what I'm saying. All right?
Oh, okay. What
Other
genetic
factors.
is it? Genetic.
I'm just saying, if you're 5'4" or 5'5", it's hard to lose weight.
I love that quick correction. 5'4", 5'5".
Well, I don't know how tall I am. I think I'm anywhere from 5'4" to 5'6".
I think you're shrinking, bro. I think
7.
You're cruising towards 5
I'm probably
foot.
about 5'6", realistically.
Do you think you could have ever been a jockey though?
Jockey, but I'm too wide. I'm too wide to be
That's
a
what I'm saying.
Sausage
Genetically.
jockey, yeah. Absolutely. Sausage jockey. Yeah.
I reckon if going back to the spice, I think for
Sausage jockey.
yeah.
That's old school.
Yeah.
That's an old school insult. Yeah, that's an old school insult.
Did it take you a while to pick up? Did you? I just ignored it.
Well, again, he's young. This is of a certain generation.
Yeah, sausage jockey was classic.
Yeah, it's a
Wasn't
classic one.
Is
I
that
don't know,
like-
I think,
is sausage jockey like a,
Yeah, oh,
a
yeah.
homosexual slur?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like because
I was
you
just ignoring stuff because obviously want people to watch the podcast. This guy wants.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if
Tank
you.
it
I don't know if you.
constantly,
I don't know if you've seen the people commenting. I think that's be right up their fucking alley.
I thought you
sausage
At
alley.
last, bring it bloody back. Can't say nothing no more.
sausage
That
jockey.
shirt
I
lifter.
thought it just
Can't
meant
say
you ate
nothing
a
no
lot of
more.
sausages.
No.
You just thought it was one of my.
Just ride a sausage. And you go down the
like a
arse.
knob jockey.
Yeah.
Knob jockey.
Hang on, I love the fact you're like, you didn't know what a sausage jockey was. That's some sort of flight of fancy, you're saying? And I'm like, no, that's a real thing. Oh, like knob jockey. I mean, it's not a massive,
I know it's not
imaginative
massive,
leap,
but
Paul.
I don't know. I thought you just randomly called him a sausage jockey, and I was like, I've never heard that.
No, it's
It's a man addicted to sausages.
it's a classic.
No.
It's a classic.
That was very good.
Mm.
I was a knob man
Yeah,
myself.
so
So we wouldn't get more creative or anything like that. We would just turn evil. Do you
no,
think?
I think. Well, I would in truth, I would have a huge breakdown. I think I would not stand up well. I mean, I'm I've struggled to keep together sober sometimes. So I think you add drugs to my brain. It doesn't make me more fun. Doesn't make me more interesting. It makes me a lot more paranoid. I get very paranoid when I used to smoke a lot of weed in my teens. Mum and dad, not anymore.
Cry a bit more.
It would.
When he was a wrestler,
I just get
remember?
very
emotional.
I do this.
When he had the dreadlocks, yeah.
Shaman.
Leave me alone, man. I want to just smoke my weed. I mean, I can't.
Sorry, where am I from? Do you want to do that accent again, Mr. Webster, for the benefit of the tapes?
I was trying to do a mix of the valleys accent,
Yeah.
like a cod.
The room's spinning, boys. I just want to eat loads of custard creams. Yeah, that's what I'd go like, mate. Yeah. No, I get very introverted and panicky.
Are you still sober at the moment? You told us.
Yeah,
last
3 weeks in
week,
now.
Oh,
Not that far in, but yeah, I think I'm.
Get the spice on it. Get him.
Yeah,
Get him spiced
maybe I'll
up.
take up spice. Maybe I'll take up spice
Get him
instead.
spiced up.
Or yeah, you just get more violent probably. Because you
Yeah.
got to think about your natural personality and probably the worst aspects. Would probably turn those up a little bit.
I'd get a bit evil, I think. Yeah.
Would the
I
people
start
you would
trying to
look
dominate
after?
everyone. I think I'd try and dominate, everyone.
But you do something weird, like I think you'd be like a peacock or something. You'd just be moving towards us, splaying your ass cheeks, like as a sort of move of dominance. You think it was like a dominant move, and you've got pickled spice brain.
You're the sausage jockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd probably just be opening your arsehole.
Mm.
Making it go like.
I think we'd become like a manosphere thing. We'd all start getting exercise. We'd be like, let's make it work.
I don't know
We're
if
stuck
I don't know
in.
if you've seen people on street corners on Spice in fucking Cardiff Centre. They ain't doing push-ups and burpees.
No, they aren't healthy-looking guys.
They're
are
not like
They're
they're
mostly
not,
arms out, fucking head down,
They've got
bowed,
they've got a distinct lack of muscle tone.
stinking of fish,
Yeah, exactly.
babbering sweet nothings
They're
into the air.
not in a good way. They're not in a good way.
So that's spice.
Oh, great! Well done. Yeah, that's
something.
that's a solid
like
section, solid segment. Well, I'm gonna just raise the tone and round this off, make it a little bit more family friendly. I'm going to talk about garden centres.
Oh, lovely.
So we've all been to a garden centre, I assume, and we're all maybe moving into an era, especially me and Charlie in our lives, where actually we quite like a garden centre. I've always liked a garden centre. It's this weird liminal zone, isn't it? Where it's mainly for the elderly, right?
Mm.
It's for OAPs.
They've got a certain smell as well, garden centre.
Really? It's very, like what?
Well, it's kind of like earthy, but also in flowers and
Soil.
Smell
of death, basically.
I quite
Lonely
like
death.
it. And it's kind of like, it's just got a nice nice scent to it when you go into it.
It's got a nice feel. It's kind of like a utopia, like a mini utopia.
Gentle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what I imagine, like the future we were promised. If politicians stuck by their word, Britain would be one massive garden centre.
It's basically boomer's heaven, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah.
A garden centre.
That's true.
And a lot of new garden centres, the modern day ones, especially the big ones, have got loads of different shops within a garden centre. So they got a clothes shop.
You talking leeks?
Yeah, there's I don't know about each brand, but there's one near. What's the one near? I can't remember the name.
Well, there's also different,
But there's the one near me, and it's got like a fucking clothes section, all for elderly people. It's got an ice cream shop. There's a barber's there.
What?
There's loads of mad shit added on. Like
barber's?
there's like a cafe there. You can get like a scone.
Yes, a garden centre.
Yeah, you can get like a scone and tea. And
I
shit.
think a garden centre is making probably 50% of its profits from the cafe.
Oh yeah,
That's in the garden centre. Because some people, they just go there to go to the
have a cup of
garden
tea.
centre.
Yeah, and look at the flowers and come back.
Yeah, but this is the kind of thing I've made a list of things I could think they sell in garden centres: Himalayan salt lamps, novelty signs about wine o'clock, garden gnomes, fudge,
Yeah.
Yankee candles, industrial quantities of birdseed, Christmas decorations in August.
They do, yeah.
So that sort of thing they sell. Oh, obviously, I
do like sort of
massive plant pots,
fake plastic herons you put near a pond.
Yeah, solar powered frogs.
Yeah.
A lot of solar powered stuff there.
And a lot of them have like tropical fish added on to the end. So you can,
Well, this is what I was going to say. In garden centre terms, what sorts out the men from the boys is an aquarium.
yeah. Oh yeah.
If you got an aquarium in a garden centre, I'm fucking making a beeline right for it.
I like looking at the fish sometimes. I know it sounds sad, but I like to go
No,
into.
we all
I
do.
like to go in there and just have a little butchers of the fish.
Of course.
And look at some of the new stock and how expensive they are. And go, oh, I want a fish tank.
So was a carp in a pond. You know?
Yeah.
And you kind of wave to it. Hello, you having a good day. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Carp, how are you? And then one of the garden centre staff comes in and he goes, oh, have you lost your carer? And you go, no, just waving at the fish.
Let's get you a nice warm blanket and a scone.
Yeah, they've got like they
Would you
might
like an ice cream? Do you like a haircut? New outfit as well.
You could just spend a day just wandering around. I'll get a haircut.
Would you like a Yankee candle? That's the scent being a child's wish.
Would you like a plastic heron from China?
Made in a sweatshop. Made by children who've never seen a bird of this kind. They think they're building a monster.
Would you like a car carpet, a bag with the water in it?
Do you need your commode emptying? I'll help you with that.
Have you soiled yourself again?
I can smell shit. Is that you, Mrs. Davis? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the cafe now. Yes, you can take your clotted cream scones with you. Yes. Yeah. So,
did you like a garden centre from a young age, or is this something you've grown into?
No, I liked him when I was young, actually. I used to go with my nan and my mother, and I liked another favorite section of mine is the water feature
Yeah,
section.
that's what I was gonna say.
It's like
Fountains.
a kind of emotionally low stakes water park
Yeah.
where you don't have to go on any rides. You can just watch water trickling gently down, say, a young naked boy's body.
And that's what doom scrolling was back in the day. That's as good as you got to doom scrolling was, we'll look at the water features at the garden centre.
Or go to Toys R Us. Toys R Us in the garden centre was equivalent to like,
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
TikToking.
yeah.
That was
Or-
TikTok back in
Or
the
you
day.
watch a JML video for like a sham, I don't know, carpet
Well,
cleaner.
chamois leather, yeah.
Yeah, and because I remember Leeks Garden Centre would always have one of those. I'd end up watching it for like the fifth time in a row because I'm like, can we leave yet?
I love how basic this is. It's like, yeah, do you remember when we used to pre-TikTok was just looking at other things?
Yeah.
Well, basic is. Do you remember like the TikTok back in the day was bird watching, wasn't it? No, it's just we looked at things that were in our phones because they didn't exist.
I quickly went to JML though.
JML.
Show me those knives. Oh, this knife can cut through anything. Look.
Yeah.
Oh
The thing
my
with
God.
like garden centers is sort of like, do you reckon garden center employees have seen more death than a paramedic?
Oh, okay, got to because
Think about it,
think
like
of the yield of old people you're seeing. It's a high yield of elderly people,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's 90%, right?
they're like
and-
salmon
and-
swimming upstream, and that's where they go to die.
often. Old
Yeah.
people die quite a lot, right?
There's a very high percentage of old people that die.
Yeah, I reckon garden centres. I reckon ambulance going to garden centre 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
They might as well have a little base there. They might as well have a little fucking
next to the barbers.
Yeah, next to the barbers.
Why
might
don't,
just park up.
why don't they fix garden centres to hospitals?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
that'd be
make a
good,
lot of
yeah.
sense.
Mm.
It's almost like a hospice. You funnel them in. You go, oh, lovely hydrangeas, lovely, perfect. Oh, look at those gladioli. All right, come on, Mrs. Hughes. Now just lie on this bed there. Oh, this is lovely, and then just lethal injection.
I don't think it's a bad place to die in a garden centre.
That was actually if they mix a garden centre with a hospice.
Where would you want to die though? In the garden centre.
Oh, the water feature section.
You be features.
sure.
Are you fish?
Over that, we're looking at the cactuses or something like that, or
Oh,
the
depends which way you fall with the cactus.
yeah, or maybe just in the cafe area. You just having a nice little scan.
Yeah. Some like a lethal dose of tramadol in the clotted cream.
Yeah, you look at the guppies, and then next minute you're on the floor bleeding out your nose.
Lovely.
Good night, God bless.
And then
You've had a good life.
And then
Your life flashes past your eyes, your children, your career, all the good and bad things you've done, and then you just die next to guppies.
and then a claw comes down, picks you up, and drops you into the composter. And then you're mulch for flowers. And then it's the circle of life.
Mm.
Yeah. But because I know you got kicked out of a garden centre, didn't you? Because you said you wanted to buy one of the pissing boy statues, but you just wanted the dick.
I wanted to just hang out by the penis for a few hours to test drive the flow.
Yeah, you just had your head under it like that.
Yeah.
You went, it's either this or I do it for real. Take your pick.
I remember a long time ago, I support a really bad football team called Woking, and we've been in lower leagues all the whole time, existence, right?
Yeah.
And we got relegated, and we played a friendly against what can only be described as what it sounded like a garden centre work site. It sounded just like a garden centre, and we fucking lost to them. And I was like, it don't get worse than that. It was called like Hilleard Green, like Hilleard Green's Firsts or something like that. And I was like, fuck me, we're losing to a fucking garden centre. That's the end of football at that point, aren't you?
Yeah,
If
we're losing to a garden
fucking
centre.
losing to a fucking garden centre work side.
Yeah. The step down from that is like a crematorium football team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also what I think a garden centre is for, in the similar way,
He's to buy the plants. The gravel, you get the gravel from there.
is you get designer gravel from there. You get the really posh stuff that has all the edges sanded down. No, but it's the same with an art. It's the same with an art centre or maybe a library. It's somewhere where people go.
It's a hub.
Support workers go to drop off people they're caring for, and then they fuck off for an hour. Because that happened to me once in an art centre. So basically, there were these women who used to go to
I think
this.
you told this story before, but
Not on the podcast. I haven't. I don't think. Have I?
you have.
I've told you it. I'm pretty sure I haven't told it on the
Pretty sure you told
podcast.
the pod.
Did I?
Yeah, man. So all our viewers.
Well, we didn't put
story
it.
twice, baby.
I mean, yeah, you're assuming people have carried on listening. Oh, okay. If I've told this story, but did I?
No, that's just tell it again, man. It's a good story. It's a funny one. It's a good one.
I don't think I have. Oh, anyway.
That's it.
anyway,
Maybe
doesn't
he'll
matter.
click. If I remember, then you're in trouble.
So basically, there were these two women who used to go to our local art centre in Cardiff, and they looked exactly like the Twits, right? They had loads of kind of.
told the story.
No. But hang on. But I thought Charlie told the story about the teacher who looked like one of the Twits.
It did. Yeah, that's
But
that's
I'm
not
not going to tell it again. Then if I told the story, I'm not going to tell it again.
I think we got it clipped as well.
No, it's
No,
not clipped.
we have.
We got the Charlie teacher.
It's a good story though. Just tell it again, mate. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, basically, they look like the Twits, and they used to come in. They used to bother all the customers, right? They used to come up to them, sit down at their tables, and go, "Oh, you look lovely," like that. And they had learning difficulties clearly, and they would just go from table to table bothering people. And what I'd found out later was their support workers they dropped them off there, and they go down the pub or something. You know, it was really bad. And one time I was sat there with my friend, and we were doing some writing with our laptops, you know, being very artsy. And these women came up to us, and they were like, "Oh, how are you? You look like you're working hard." And I was like, "Yeah, we're just doing some writing." And he was like, "Oh yeah," and she was like, "Yeah, we're going to go see the football." And I was like, "Oh, lovely, that's great." And then they went, "Oh, you were handsome." And I went, "Oh, thank you, thanks very much." And then one of them just leaned in to kiss me on the lips. And I went, "Oh, no, thank you, sorry." And I had to
tongue or just like sort of.
I didn't stop to look. I didn't wait to look to see if it was a French or just a little peck on the lips. I think I might have even face palmed. I think I just went, "Oh no."
So she went into.
pushed her away. She went in for a kiss. I went, "No, thank you."
How did she take that?
She went, "Okay," and just walked away.
Oh, she took it pretty well.
She took rejection well.
Wasn't the first. So
I think she just moved on to another table and tried it with like an old man, a pensioner.
You're lovely.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
Maybe we should give that a go.
But I did also think of another way to maybe like, you know, make garden centres. Not that you want to make it, but if garden centres are not, you know, raking in the profits, say the cafe's not doing so well, you know, the paninis aren't flying off the shelves.
Right.
Then a way to get people in is if weed got made legal in this country, garden centre, perfect place to fucking become a basically a weed shop.
Yeah, you got your cafe. You got things to look at.
You got the cafes there. You got the munchies. They clean up.
I think that'd be a good place because you get people really stoned wandering about, just buying shit they wouldn't normally buy.
Just trying to pick up a cactus.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, this means so. Oh, look at it, it's incredible.
Look at that bit of slit there. Live, laugh, love, so deep, yeah, and go, big time.
Imagine waking up though the morning after like ripping a couple of bongs, and you just got a giant.
Ripping a couple of bongs next to Agnes.
You just got a massive pot that you forgot you bought.
Yeah, you got
like 60-pound pot. You're just like, I don't even have soil.
You got brown fleece. It cost you 60 quid.
A
Peter Storm fucking brown fleece.
I just bought it because I thought it's comfy, but I'll never wear it out.
I bought it because Mongo's go beat her, and I love storms.
And I thought of a couple of garden centre weed strains. That might be quite funny just to end this on. Retired Colonel, Rockery Reefer, Allotment Haze, Patio Kush, Golden Jubilee, Slug Pellet. It's all that kind of weed, doesn't it?
Slug Pellet.
Like a little toke of Slug Pellet. Yeah. And Bowls Club Brown.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, another question I thought would be quite funny to ask. What would you rather only eat garden centre scones or motorway service station sandwiches for a year?
Well, this is the thing about it. You've hit the nail on the head. I get the same feeling whenever I stop off at both. You boys seem to enjoy a garden centre. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Same with service stations. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, you don't like them?
I love it. I love a service station.
I feel a bit trapped.
I love a service station.
I just forget how many cunts are in the general public when I go into a service station. I look at people wandering about and go, fuck me, we're an island full of wankers, aren't we?
When you stop at like midnight or later,
that's when it's all right. When you get weird,
I like it when you're coming back from a gig and it's like an empty service station. There's something quite cool about it. You feel like you're in a like modern haunted house.
Yeah, I feel spooky.
Yeah, I like it.
And then someone's playing the bandit, and you're like, you shouldn't be playing the bandit.
Yeah,
not what I am, mate.
Yeah, come on, mate. You got issues. You know, just coming in from the Holiday Inn or something, you know, hiding from your family, or you've got an addiction. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is
You don't like garden
sandwiches.
centres? You have sandwiches?
I'd have sandwiches from the service station.
Yeah, sandwiches.
Are we not talking about fancy sandwiches? Are we? We're talking about
No, we're
shitty
talking
ones?
like the ones that taste like wet cardboard.
Yeah, because a scone just isn't.
I mean, it's not healthy probably to eat for a whole year.
Yeah, you got more.
I like a
options,
cheese scone. They're quite
services.
nice.
Oh yeah, savoury scone.
Mm.
Absolutely. Guys, what are you doing first? Cream or jam? Like I don't know. I don't really understand this question. Why it's so important? Why you put like? I would put cream on first because it's more of a cement. It's more of like
Yeah,
It's more. It's gonna. Whereas jam, it's too fucking. It's too ungovernable.
But the
Jam,
cream
know?
jam shows you how fickle human beings are and how we all just want to kill each other, really, because we'll just argue over that. We're like, that's the wrong way to do it. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's all going the same way, mate. Nah,
Well,
that's
there's
not
two-
the right way to do it.
yeah.
It's like,
And there's two tribes like the Bloods and the Crips. It's like you a jam honor, you a cream honor.
yeah.
Like that, and then they end up fucking shooting each other in the project somewhere in the Cotswolds.
Talkie.
Awful. Anyway, thanks very much for listening to Union Scum. I hope you've learned something from this episode. I've been Darren J. Coles. I've been joined by Paul Hilleard and Charlie Webster. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Go see Paul in Edinburgh.
Yes.
Monkey barrel.
10:40 p.m.